In this video, we're going to be looking at the most effective entering models, and we're going to be seeing some trades on them and how effective they are. If that's something you'd like to see, please stay to the end of this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Let's go straight to the point. Now, to get the best entering models, you need to understand something. You need to test these entering models for a long period of time and make sure they are very effective. I like to test my own strategy over 100 times and make sure they are very effective. Now I'm going to be showing you two entering models and the most effective one out of these two. The first one we're going to be looking at is the smart money concept, which is the traditional one, which you're looking for a breakout structure and a change of character and a reversal without breaking that zone in which that market start pulling down up, going up from and going in its intent direction. And we're going to be looking at the flip pattern, which doesn't need all this, which we just want to see a flip to the upside and a reversal and the market start going up, or a flip to the downside and a reversal and the market start going down. We're going to be looking at these two things in this video. Okay, now the smart money concept goes this way. For the buy, we want to see a breakout structure this way, a change of character, a reversal, and we go up. Okay, the same thing goes to the sell. So if we're looking at the sell, we want to see something similar. We want to see the last bullish breakout structure this way. Then we want to see prices change character, okay, and reverse to this area, then start coming down. Then for the flip pattern, this is the SMC. Then for the flip pattern, we want to see something way different. We want to see prices dash into that area, pull down a little, reverse to this level and come down for the sell. Then for the buys, we want to see something similar to this. Okay, we want to see prices dash into this area, pull up a little, reverse, then start going up. Okay, so this is what the flip pattern actually looks like, and this is what the SMC pattern looks like. Okay, so let's jump into the chart and see the ones that are most effective in all type of market condition. Okay, so I'm going to be taking this out, or let me just leave it and let's go straight to the point. Now the first thing you need to do is to establish a very good point of interest. So I like using my 15 minutes time frame as my point of interest. So I want to be looking at market condition or market trends on the 15-minute time frame to make my own decision. Okay, so on this 15-minute time frame right now, we can see a bullish structure to this side. Okay, so now let's look at the both entry mode. So we start with the smart money concept, then we go into the flip pattern concept. Now let's go into the 3-minute time frame where I like to execute my trades, which is a bit lower than, or 2 times lower than the ones I use for the strategy. Okay, now if we're looking at the smart money concept, we'll be looking at prices to break here, which we have we've established a nice breakout structure. Then we'll be looking at prices to break here, which is a nice change of character, and reverse down to this area. Then we have it this way. But in some case this doesn't occur, and I'm going to be showing you areas where this won't occur and you just get the market flips. Okay, this is what a nice SMC concept will look like. So let me just take this and you can also take this as well. You can see your SMC strategy came out here neatly in this way, and your flip pattern also came out from here, flipping down to this area up here. Now let's look at other zones as well. Now let's look at much more effective zone here. Now if we're going to be doing that in this area, the last break of structure would be this zone here. This is the last break of structure here. So this is the last break of structure at this area. So we'll be looking at prices to break this area, but we didn't get to see that. But we also had a nice sell market at this zone. Now how did we execute this? We used the flip pattern at this area. Okay, so we waited for prices to pull down a little and have this little reversal, then start coming. You can see it is effective here for the flip pattern. but not effective for the smart money concept. Okay, let's go to other areas and let's look at other areas as well. So if we're looking at smart money concept at this area here, we'll see this. We had this nice break of structure, pullback, and then change of character at this area, then reversal to this area, then we came down. This actually played out as a nice smart money concept at this area. So let's look at other areas. If we're looking at this area right now, we'll see the last break of structure at this zone here. So we'll be looking at prices to break this zone. Okay, but that did not happen. We had a flip up here, reversal, and we came to this area. Now if you notice all this trade, you find out that all of them do come with a flip pattern, but not all of them comes with a smart money pattern. Okay, now let me explain it for you better. Now if we're going to use the idea of the flip pattern in this area, we're going to be having this zone here, this and this reversal, and coming down. And we also had the smart money as well. Okay, and the same thing happened in this area. This area was just a flip pattern. This missed out, but it was just a flip pattern as well. And if we're going to be looking at flip pattern in this area as well, we're going to see that everything worked well for the flip pattern, but not everything went well for the smart money concept. Okay, so this rings a bell that the flip pattern is most or more likely effective than the smart money concept. Because if we're going to be using the smart money concept here, this is the last break of structure. Or we don't even have a break of structure here. You can see we didn't have a break of structure here, but as soon as prices tapped into our zone, we had the flip pattern that played out nicely. Okay, so we had this nice flip pattern that played out nicely at this area, but we didn't get a smart money concept. So this tells you that this flip pattern is the most effective one in the game. And how do you approach it? Like I said, you need to look for market structure on a way more higher time frame than the previous than a way more higher time frame. Then use a 2-time lower time frame to execute your trade. Let's say you want to take market structure on 5-minute time frame, you could use 30 seconds, you could use 1 minute to execute your trade. And if you want to take on the 15-minute time frame like I do, you could use 3-minute time frame to execute your trade. All you need to do is to watch out for much more flip pattern than you watch out for smart money concept, because the smart money concept can enable you to lose your trade, while the flip pattern gives you a better option. Okay, so if that's something you like or you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share this video and subscribe to this channel. See you guys next time.